think it's time to head out of the Central Valley. Nothing against the Central Valley, you know, I feel like I've been here for like 6 or 7 days at this point, almost a full week. I started in Sacramento, and then I was in Modesto, and then I was in Fresno for a few days, and you know, the Central Valley has a lot of beautiful parts to it. Even right here at this rest area, like there's farmland off in the distance. It looks really cool this morning. It looks really, really pretty. The issue is, I don't really know where to go at this point. You know, I've been kind of torn. I could either head directly east for the most part, or basically go down the 99 and then head east towards like Death Valley and towards the desert. Like I said in a previous video, I've never really been there before. I do want to check that out at some point over the next few weeks. Or I could just head directly west and go towards the coast. And part of me is kind of feeling like going towards the beach. I haven't really surfed obviously since my rib injury. That was about 6 weeks ago or so. Those of you that have been following along will know that I did bruise or possibly even fracture my ribs. I'm not even really sure. And right now, you know, it is definitely better. I'd say it's maybe 90%, maybe not quite 100%, but if you touch it, like, it still feels weird, like it's like poking out in a weird spot, and it's pretty tender. But I do want to start getting more active. I mean, the last 6 weeks I really haven't gone to the gym. I mean, I've gone to the gym to shower, but I haven't been able to like work out or lift or really do anything. And I haven't been able to surf either, obviously. So I feel like I need to get some exercise. I feel like I just need to get back in the water and just give it a go, you know? So that's what I'm going to do, guys. I'm going to head towards the coast and just kind of give this a try. And I won't lie, like, I'm definitely pretty worried about it, you know, like, it has been pretty sore. Even last night, sleeping on my side, it was a little bit tender and sore, and, you know, I guess I'm concerned that I don't really want to make it worse by doing this. I don't want to, like, have to go through this injury all over again, or even something close to it, because the last 6 weeks, it hasn't been very much fun, and it has been getting better, obviously, but, man, like, those first few weeks were pretty brutal, and I know a lot of folks in the comments said, like, they've experienced this sort of injury, rib injuries, and the bottom line is they just take a long time to heal. But at the same time, like, if I don't just give this a try and just try to start getting back in the water and trying to get back to my normal self, you know, I'm just gonna be like this forever, and I don't want to do that. I have to push it a little bit. My plan is to head towards like the San Luis Obispo, Pismo Beach area. I've actually never been to that part of the California coast before, never surfed there or anything like that, so at the very least I'll get to explore a new place, and hopefully I'll be able to paddle out and get some waves. Looks like there is a little bit of a swell in the water, so I should be able to paddle out somewhere. I'm just gonna have to do some exploring. So the surf doesn't particularly look like super fun or anything like that, but it's like 75 degrees right now. It's sunny. I assume the water down here is warmer than it is up north, and I'm just stoked to get back out there. Here goes nothing. Wish me luck, guys. Well, I didn't die. But was it a terrible decision to paddle out this afternoon? Maybe. It might not have been a good decision. You know, my chest was definitely bothering me out there, like paddling, laying down on the board, like digging my ribs straight into the board. Like, it definitely didn't feel too good. And it's pretty tender and pretty sore now, more than it has been in at least a couple weeks. But at the same time, like, got a couple fun waves. You know, the surf was actually pretty terrible, but I just kind of tried to make the most of it and try to enjoy it for what it was. And you know, like I said earlier, I kind of needed to test my limitations and see like where I was with this whole thing and with this whole injury. Probably not going to surf for at least a few days, if not a little bit longer than that, and try to rest up. But it's good to know where I am, and hopefully I'll be back in the water and back to 100% again soon. Plan for this evening is to kind of backtrack just a little bit. I found a spot on freecampsites.net that I think is going to be pretty awesome. It's got some really cool views of the area. Kind of surprising to see a spot like that this close to the coast. Normally along the coast in California, it's pretty hard to find free campsites, but this place has a lot of good reviews, so I'm going to go check it out. It is definitely a little bit of a trek to get up there. I think it's going to be pretty challenging. Like a pretty good spot here. I think this is BLM land, and I did see a couple of campers on the way up parked off the side, so I should be okay. Most of the spots are just like these like little roadside pullouts like this, but with views like this, I don't think you can complain too much. Might be one of those days where I have to like double up on dinner, you know, like a double dinner day. It's like 4:30 right now, but I'm absolutely starving after surfing all afternoon. So I guess we'll call this dinner number one. It's a grilled cheese with a baby spinach and green salad from Trader Joe's. Should be pretty good. Decided to go on this, I guess you can't really call it a hike, but like a short walk. There's like this little off-road trail here, and it goes up to the top of like a peak. I can imagine the views from up there are going to be really, really awesome, even better than what I have down at the campsite. Absolutely incredible up here, and I just realized you actually can see the Pacific Ocean. It was kind of tough to see because the sun is setting behind it, so it almost looked like kind of clouds or something like that, but that is the ocean, and it's literally right there. Pretty awesome. The spot worked out pretty well. This road here, it's relatively loud for like a, you know, not really loud, but like for like, you know, like a place that's kind of in the middle of nowhere. It's surprising because there were quite a few cars that went by last night and this morning. And actually last night, I don't want to say this guy like crashed my campsite, but he pretty much crashed my campsite. Like he like parked directly across the street from me and hung out there. But it was late. It was like 8 o'clock when they pulled in. I think it was cool though. They kind of just parked across the street, and there definitely are a few people camping out here. And I think I'm gonna hang out here for most of the day today, guys. Like all day, and maybe stay another night here. Probably not even move my spot. I might just stay exactly where I am. These views are awesome. And I'll probably go on like a little bit of a walk, and I just have a ton of work to do as well. So got plenty of solar, plenty of cell signal. There's actually a cell tower literally right there. So it's like a good spot to just hang out and get work done. Kind of just been hanging out here all day at this point, doing exactly this, sitting here and working. Not really too much to vlog about. I have plenty of power. Like I'm able to tilt the solar panels directly at the sun as it's setting over in the west over here, so I'm getting plenty of power. I'm able to render video. I've been editing this video here that you guys are watching, but then also the next video, which is going to be a tour of an awesome micro camper van conversion of Ford Transit XLT. Really, really awesome. Excited to share that with you guys. That's going to be part of the next video. I've been feeling pretty grateful today that I kind of stumbled upon this random spot here on BLM land and have been able to enjoy these beautiful views, like I've said a million times in this video. I'm also kind of tired though, you know. I feel like not necessarily like physically tired, but just tired of like staring at a computer. I feel like I've been doing a lot of editing this past couple of weeks here, and just a lot of stuff with the vlog and everything like that, working a lot on it, and it does get kind of exhausting from time to time, and I absolutely love it. I'm not saying I don't love making these videos. I really, really do, and I'm very, very grateful that I get to do this every day, but it does definitely get kind of tiring from time to time. So I think what I'm going to do is kind of put the camera down and close the computer for a couple of days once I finish up with these two videos here tonight, and just kind of hang out. I'm planning to go to Los Angeles. One of my good friends from college lives in LA, and he's going to be free this weekend, so I'm looking forward to hanging out with him, and then I'll kind of get back to a regular schedule. Thanks for watching, guys. You know, I can't thank you all enough for following along this journey and for watching these videos. And I think that pretty much sums it up for this one. I'll talk to y'all in the next one.